I'm Suanding-Molintas and I'm from the Philippine Department of Tourism. I was recently posted as tourism attaché. I am stationed right now in San Francisco, but I cover the Midwest all the way to the west coast of the US and of Canada, extending all the way up to Alaska. And British Columbia is one of the states that I cover. I came from the regional operations of the Philippine Department of Tourism. I have been with the Philippine Department of Tourism for 15 years, and as regional director, I was stationed in Baguio City, covering the Cordillera Administrative Region, and I used to take lead for the northern part of the Philippines. We have 4 regions north of Metro Manila, which we call North Philippines, but which we market only as one destination. For the 15 years that I have been with the Philippine Department of Tourism, I have had varied experiences, from staging of festivals, from hosting shows that would promote the Philippines, especially during the Wow Philippines, Cordilleras Best. We would have to stage regional showcases for the different regions, from fashion shows, any event, activity that can promote your region, using the 5 senses, anything that you can see, touch, feel, hear, taste, anything of that kind. Apart from the regional showcases that we have been staging, we also stage fashion shows because we have to promote the fabric. So we would stage fashion shows. We also conducted trainings for frontliners like tour guides, homestay, even the police. We give trainings to the police as frontliners, which we call TAPCOP, Tourist-Oriented Police, Community-Oriented Police. That's how we call it in the Philippines. And so there are other frontliners, even taxi drivers. We have been conducting frontline services training for taxi drivers because we believe that the first impression of a destination begins and ends with the drivers. So as soon as you step out of the airport or from a terminal, then the first frontliner that you meet is usually the driver. And when you go back to the terminal, or when you get back to the marina, or you get back to the airport, the last person who brings you to the airport is always the driver. Apart from that, we've been conducting trainings for hotels because we accredit hotels in the Philippines, and it's only the DOT, the Department of Tourism, accredited hotels and restaurants, even museums, other facilities like convention centers. We do accredit them, and these are the ones that we usually refer to clients or refer to travel agents or airlines, or to those who are just seeking ordinary services. We have a list of all of the Department of Tourism accredited services and facilities. Now, during the Aquino administration, we call him Pinoy, President Noy Noy. It is during his administration that the Philippine Department of Tourism was able to develop a Philippine National Tourism Development Plan. And that plan was actually used to fund tourism roads and to prioritize 10 priority airports in the Philippines. So for the past few years, the Philippine government has been funding tourism roads, which we have never done in the past, with a budget of 16 billion annually. And I was lucky to have implemented at least 1 billion pesos annually since 2013, 2014, and for 2015, I also have a budget. If I stayed on as regional director, I would have had a budget as well of 1 billion. Well, the branding, the Philippines, one of course is for me to be able to bring the battle cry, "It's more fun in the Philippines." And that is going to be the battle cry all the way until 2016. And today, this year, 2015, is Visit the Philippines year, and a lot of events are being calendared for the Visit the Philippines year. And major events are actually being staged, including international events. So this year we have Madrid Fusion. It talks about the Philippine cuisine, so that we can come at par with other international cuisine, like other Asian cuisine. So the Philippines is trying its best to come at par with the other Asian cuisine, and we are also expanding our markets Aside from the Balikbayan market, we are also trying to tap other Asian Americans like Chinese American, Korean American, Vietnamese American, all other Asian countries who have lived and who have stayed on or stayed as immigrants in North America. We are also inviting them as well, because pretty sure somehow other Asian Americans or Asian Canadians will find some time to go home to their homeland. This can happen anywhere in the world. But the best thing that we could do is how to get out of the situation. How do we recover the soonest possible time? Apart from that, in the Mindanao area, isang lugar lang ho yun. And that does not speak of the whole of Mindanao. Isang lugar lang ho yun. So there are other areas, there are other alternatives or other destinations that our visitors can visit. Hindi lang ho yun. So they can look at other destinations. Nagkataon lang ho na itong isang lugar ay doon ho naganap itong pangyayaring ito. But the sooner that we can recover from that incident, then the better for the Philippines. Sa ating mga kababayan po, sana po ay mahikayat ho natin ang ating mga kaibigan para umuwi sa ating bansa. Hindi lang ho yung mga kaibigan natin, mga kamag-anak, kaibigan ho ng mga kaibigan natin. It's always fun in the Philippines. So, siguro kung kayo po ay napauwi recently, marami pong pangyayari. Meron po tayong mga bagong expressway. Travel time from Baguio to Manila has been shortened dahil meron po tayong mga bagong ginagawang mga expressway. Ito po yung North Luzon Expressway, nadagdagan po yan. Nadagdag po yung SCTEX ang tinatawag po dyan, that is Subic-Clark Expressway. Nadagdagan pa po ng TIPLEX, Tarlac, Pangasinan, La Union Expressway. And the intention is by 2016, at the end of the term of President Aquino, matatapos na po yung TIPLEX, and travel time from Baguio to Manila should have been 3 hours. So yun ho yung mga bagong pangyayari. Meron ho tayong 10 priority airports in the Philippines. Unti-unti po nag-uumpisa na ho yung mga pag-upgrade ho ng mga airport natin. The Philippine Airlines is the official carrier for the Philippines, and it has been there for many decades. At this point, we are promoting a new flight from Vancouver to New York. That is what we are going to launch on March 11. And there is going to be a send-off on March 15 as well. We hope that our Filipino kababayans will patronize the same flight. It's the only direct flight going back home to the Philippines. But as I have mentioned earlier on, we are opening our doors to other airlines to bring home our friends and to bring home our kababayan to the Philippines. Sana po mahikayat ho natin ang ating mga bisita. It's more fun in the Philippines. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Did